To the December 21st, 2021 meeting of the Bryan Board of Public Affairs. Will you please stand and join me in the pledge to our flag?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item on the agenda is to approve the minutes of the December 7th, 2021 regular meeting. You've all been given a copy of the minutes. If there's any changes or corrections that we need to make, please make those known. If not, take a motion to approve.
Seeing none, Tom, I'll make a motion that we accept the December 7th minutes as written.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Dick?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen? Yes.
Next is a hearing of public concerns. Tonight we have with us Dan Years from the Bryan Area Chamber of Commerce. So Dan, welcome to the BMU meeting.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me come and speak to you this evening. First off, let me tell you, I'm not here to ask you for anything. Don't fall off your chairs about that. But, I'm here to kind of give you a little story about the Christmas light bulbs. And I know, Jim, you're familiar with those things that hang from the courthouse square.
Yes.
But I wanted to give you kind of an update of what's going on with them. And then I also, the most important thing I would like to do is I want to thank you. Thank you for allowing the guys to come up and put up the lights and take down the lights. And they're there when it's cold and they're there when it's raining. And they help us immensely. People don't realize what BMU guys do for us. And that is the most important thing of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I never have come publicly to thank the board, and I'm here today to say I just am very proud to have a locally owned utility, and it's just an awesome thing. So, but I really wanted to give you an update about our lights on the square. Also, as you noticed, if you've been uptown, you might have noticed that there is a string of lights coming from the Jackie Blues corner that is a little brighter than the other ones. And so what had happened is, over the years, Adam Brandon Sufel and myself have been investigating LED bulbs. If you remember the fiasco way back, let's not remember it, but you guys bought the bulbs for us, and they didn't work out, and so we went back to the original 25-watt bulbs. Last year, we had a little issue getting those 25-watt bulbs. We ended up getting bulbs that were this size, and they came in a package of, let me see my notes here, they came in a package of 8 with red, green, blue, orange, and white. So we went from a yellow to an orange. We don't use white, so we have a whole bunch of white ones sitting in our office. Luckily today I found a user for them, so I was able to donate them to a business here in town that uses a lot of these white light bulbs. So, but those bulbs cost us 63 cents a piece, and they are a 25-watt bulb, so they burn at a 25-watt wattage, and they are an incandescent bulb, very fragile. They break very easily. They last about a 2-year period, maybe, if you're lucky, sometimes 3, but very, very fragile. So with the research that Adam and Brandon and I had done, we were looking and looking and looking, and we found these bulbs that are LED bulbs. And I ordered 3 of them, a yellow, a green, and a blue, and we put them right in front of the chamber to begin with at the beginning of the season. After we looked at them for a few minutes, we were like, these are awesome. So let's order 48 of them, or a dozen of each, or whatever. So we did. We got them in. I called Brandon, and he said, hey, we have some time Friday, I'll be up and we'll put them up. And I said, really? Yeah. So they came up. I couldn't stop smiling as they were putting them up because I could see them in the daylight. And I was very happy about them. Interesting fact, they're only $1.34 a piece versus about $7 is what we paid for the bulbs many years ago. We can get them in red, green, blue, and yellow, just like we like them. They are a 9-watt bulb, so they use 9 watts of power. And they burn at a 60-watt rate, I guess you call that, is what you call. They call it an incandescent bulb wattage equivalency. Right. So really some neat news. They are 10,000 hours guaranteed, 85% savings on our power usage, and all these prices do reflect shipping costs. Neatest thing about this whole thing, we have an anonymous donor that's going to purchase all these bulbs for us.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that's some of the news that is going on. I know Nate has some an information sheet that I'm reading off of that you guys can take with you to share that information with whoever. It tells you about the price and the colors and so forth. But I just, again, want to say thank you and tell you about the good news, and I hope you'll go out and see the lights if you have not seen them. They're on the Jackie Blues corner. I will mention the first two next to Jackie Blues are not changed. We thought we counted 48, but we must have counted 50. So the first two are not, but then you'll see it go up to the blue. And so I don't know if you have any questions for me. I'd be glad to answer.
How many bulbs do we have?
There is approximately 800 to 850 bulbs up in the air.
And the savings in electricity will be something that BMU will enjoy because
Yes.
it's one of the free services that
Correct.
we
Correct.
provide to the city or the.
Correct. And we're trying to convert over to all LEDs so we can see that savings when it comes to that free service. They say 85%. We kind of estimated there would be about a 2/3 of savings, off of those lights.
Every bit helps.
What's that?
Every bit helps.
Yeah, every bit helps. And the interesting thing is you might have noticed when it rains and the wind blows, sometimes those will short out the stringers and we have to reset it. This won't happen because the wattage will be much lower and there won't be that real close to the edge draw. So
Nate mentioned to me, I don't know what, week and a half ago, that you'd done that. So on my way in the morning, I drove through and made a special trip to look at them, and they are nice. One thing I've noticed about them is there's not nearly as many bulbs that are damaged. Like you say, they're practically indestructible.
Yeah.
I remember running them up there and sometimes just rattle them around, pulling them up to the tower in the courthouse. They go out on you, and then things just never look quite right. But yeah, I think that's the way to go.
yeah, and they're I don't want to say they're indestructible, but you can drop them. A bulb
Yeah.
like this, you drop, it won't work, especially if it's burnt. If it just was lit, they just go out quickly. So just some
Yeah,
good news.
they look nice. They do.
Is something you want to have up there by next year?
Yes,
Possibly?
yeah. When the guys take them down, I didn't mention that. When the guys take them down in the spring or whenever they have the time to take them down, we're going to put them back in their buckets and color code them, and then we're going to resell them like we did the 48 bulbs this year. We have somebody that made them into Christmas ornaments, and they have come with a little card on them that says, "Look, that was me on the courthouse one day." And then we sell them as an ornament, and that money will come then back to the Christmas committee to purchase other things, more LED bulbs, hopefully. But yeah, we the 48 that we had, there was 3 of them that were not real good, and we ended up not selling those. But out of the 48, 45 of them sold within about 2 days at the Chris Kindle Market. So
That's because I'm really good at sales.
yeah,
No, I would like to thank first the board, the electric department, and the chamber. I think that our courthouse on the square is one of the biggest marketing tools that our community has, period. And so I'm really grateful for all the collaboration. Adding the Chris Kindle Market added a lot more excitement for the downtown business owners and the community. And I know you had a lot of help in that, even though you weren't part of the group that started it. So I just want to thank everyone for that. I think without that Christmas charm, our AMP Christmas dinner would be a lot less fun because we really get to market Bryan and the utility department just with that. And they've all seen the pictures and they all know what goes on at our square. So thank you to everyone.
yeah. I echo those sentiments. The guys never get enough credit. We give them donuts, we used to give them a meal, and that's still not enough credit. They just go above and beyond. So again, thank you for allowing them to do that, and for the free service, but most importantly for all that you do for the community. All right.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Dan.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Next item is Clerk-Treasurer report. Lauren?
The board is presented with the Clerk-Treasurer's report for the month ending November 30th, 2021. I will make a motion and move to the Clerk-Treasurer's report.
I'll second it. Karen?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Next item is a resolution. Lori, would you please number and read?
Resolution number 36, 2021, approving the 2022 Bryan Municipal Utilities budget and requesting city council adoption of the same.
Nate, you want to address that, please?
Yeah, as you recall, we did a presentation as far as our team goes on the 2022 budget at the last December 7th meeting. And tonight we're asking for the board's approval to submit the proposed 22 budget to council for its consideration.
Any questions or comment from the board?
I thought Nate and his team did a great job on putting together a well defined budget for 2022, and it was explained very well. So.
I agree. There were some things I think we needed to address from, what, a year ago, I guess, from the pandemic and the pre-pandemic times when we felt a little squeezed and we didn't know exactly what we had to work with, so, yeah. I'll make a motion we approve.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Next item is a resolution. Lori, number and read, please.
Resolution number 37, 2021, updating the Bryan Municipal Utilities compensation plan for non-bargaining unit hourly and salaried staff and declaring an emergency.
Jackie, please.
This is our annual compensation plan review that covers our wage scale. So it is adjusted every year based off of minimum wage. So that's what you have in front of you is the adjusted wage scale within the compensation plan.
Any comments or discussions? More questions for Jackie?
I'll make a motion we approve.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you.
Next item is a request to reclassify a power plant employee. Jim?
I am formally requesting the board that they would promote Kevin Douglas from Operator 1 to Probationary Operator 2. He has, as well as everyone knows, he was already through everything that BMU requires for training. He just completed, is next to his last class at Northwest State, so he has one class in the spring, then he'll have his associate's degree in electromechanical from them. He works well with everyone. Give him a job, he takes over and gets it completed, and if he doesn't know, he takes the time to go find out what all the information he can. So I would request that you would promote him.
Sounds like it's a good asset to the utility.
He's a great worker. I hope that my next one that comes along could be similar.
It's like he's hustling all the education he can get, so
He's
that's good.
He's learning everything he can, and when he's with everybody, he's always talking and asking them why they're doing it, and how do we do this, and why are we doing that, what about this? So I appreciate that out of somebody, and getting everyone to understand that he's not questioning them, he's trying to actually learn.
Be careful, Jim, he's gonna want your job.
my end goal is for me to be able to bring somebody up
Yeah.
that can take over for you guys long-term.
I'd like to make a motion that we move Kevin from operator 1 to operator 2.
I'll second.
Dick?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
Next, we have a request to hire an operations manager. Kathy?
Yeah. I am excited to say that we have finally completed the process of the recruitment for the operations manager. And at this time, we are requesting that we promote Derek Schultz from within to become the operations manager. Excuse me. He is currently the water superintendent and the operator of record for the utilities. He holds a Bachelor of Science in Construction Technology, Engineering. He's been in the public water system for 22 years, which is a very long time. And he's been with us actually since 2012, so we've had him for quite a few of those 22 years. So at this time, if I can have your approval to promote him, that would be great.
Any comments?
Happy to hear we've got someone qualified internally,
From within, yes.
and that they even hired in here with the experience is a good thing too. So I think we're very fortunate to have Derek.
I've seen him grow, so I'm excited to see how he takes this position. So I'm excited for him.
I'm excited for Nate too.
Yeah, we kind of, we're going to wait and evaluate in the third quarter. We kind of let that position go until we evaluated it and to see, what it would look like. And it's time, I think it's for sure we need it, and I think it's the right decision, and I'm looking forward to working with him. I think it's, like you said, it's nice to be able to watch somebody like that grow and have the ambition to do so, because that's kind of rare too. We have a lot of people here, but not a lot of people that may have the ambition to achieve those goals. And I mean, we may look for a long time, to find a perfect person, but in these situations, sometimes it's better to, train them, because I don't know if they're out there for the actual person that's going to be a benefit right off the bat. So, we don't start now, and the longer we put it off, the harder it's going to be to get to that end goal of being a benefit to the utility. So, look forward to that.
What's going to be nice is to watch somebody take the pressure off of you to help you out.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
And somebody, yeah.
No pressure.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Yeah.
Besides that, somebody can mentor under you. Someday he may be able to fill your spot, who knows?
Well, like Jim said, that's the goal. That's the goal with everybody
Yeah.
that we bring in here. We hope that can happen,
Yeah.
We have those ambitions for them.
That said, I'll make a motion that we honor Derek for operations manager.
Dick?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thanks, Jackie.
Next, I have a request to reschedule the final meeting for 2021. At our last meeting, we had a motion and passed it to meet jointly with the city council on the 29th. And I think due to size of the room, number of people being in that area, that we decided it might be better to move our meeting to a separate time and place. So I'm requesting that we move it to December 30th, which is a Thursday, and at 4 p.m. for a final meeting of the 2021 year.
Do you need a motion?
We do, we need a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
And at that meeting, we will swear in the three of you that were reelected to the board.
Do you want to do that before or after the meeting?
What's most convenient, whatever.
It's really up to you. I just want to let the paper know about the time that, just in case they want to come.
Let's do it at the beginning, and then they'll know what time it is.
So 3:45?
Good enough.
All right.
Is that okay with everybody, 3:45 to 3?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, thank you. Next item is to affect semi-monthly disbursements.
I'll make a motion, we pay the bills.
I'll second.
Karen?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Comments from BPA and staff.
I'd like to
Jim?
say I was glad to hear what Dan said, because in rough calculations, every 4 old bulbs is 10 new bulbs. So it's dramatically saving us energy, and I love seeing energy savings come from the utility. It's just the right thing to show our leadership in that way. Also, I want to thank Derek. I think Nate and Jackie did a great job, that we got a guy that maybe doesn't have all these biases from the past and stuff like that. He can get molded into the best way we can get his leadership moving forward and learning things the way we do them, instead of having some other, past knowledge that would get in the way of learning exactly how we do things and how things function around here better and smoothly. So, congratulations, Derek.
Yep. Jackie?
I am looking forward to working with Derek, so thank you very much for bringing me.
Thank you. Lori?
I just echo congratulations to Derek and wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Mayor?
Yes, just a reminder, council will meet. Final approval of the budget will be December 29th at noon. I do want to report that they did rehire Rhonda last night on her annual contract, as well as we named 2 new chiefs, one for police, Greg Reske, and one for fire, Doug Poole. And you are familiar with both, so.
We are. Nate?
Just again, congratulations, Derek. I'm excited about working with him and seeing what we can do here together. Also, congratulations to Kevin Douglas. I think he's a great addition to the utility, and I'm glad to see him moving through the ranks. And I also would like to congratulate Greg and Doug from last night's council meeting. I think we're going to be in good hands for years to come with those two, and our community should be, excited about those two being in there. And basically, just wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a safe holidays.
Karen?
I agree. Congratulations go to Derek and Kevin Douglas. And I do want to thank everyone for working so hard on the budget, putting together the numbers, scratching out, penciling things in, and coming to a conclusion. I think I was pleasantly surprised to see that we didn't go extreme coming off the COVID year, that we are still throwing, we're still being cautionary, and I just thank everybody. And it's good to see some projects coming back on that we've delayed, but yet maybe putting some others on the back burner just to see how things go. So everybody gets a thank you for that, and happy holidays to everyone.
Dick?
Congratulations to Kevin Douglas and Derek on their promotions, and looking forward to watching them grow, just watching them move up. And other than that, just to wish everybody Merry Christmas and enjoy the holiday.
Thank you. Annette?
I'm going to kind of repeat what Karen said. Congratulations to Derek. I'm really excited to see how he's going to do, we get to mold him, Nate gets to mold him the way into the new ways, I guess. Won't be the same thing, I guess, or like how's the saying go, this is the way we've always done it. Congratulations to Kevin as he continues to pursue his education. Budget, I bet everybody's going, "Phew, glad that's all done." Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. And congratulations to our new chiefs. And that's all I have.
Jim?
In case nobody has said it before, congratulations to Kevin Douglas and Derek.
One more time.
And I appreciate Dan coming tonight. It's good to see that people are working to make the display better and save the utility money and save the ratepayers some money. I'd also like to encourage anybody that hasn't been vaccinated to get vaccinated. From what I understand, it sounds like the county is awash in COVID, and I'm sure they say that the hospital is full and the nurses and doctors are getting tired. So I think it would be a nice Christmas present for them if they could give the frontline workers a break. I think that'd be wonderful. That's all I got.
Well said, thank you. Again, congratulations to Derek and to Kevin, and of course, we thank Dan for having the, foresight to save the BMU some money and the ratepayers some money and electric costs, so that's always good. My wife, if she's watching or listening tonight, I'm going to have to mention that the downtown area this year, if you walked through there and saw the Chris Kindle and all the lights and so forth, if everybody would have put on a scarf, it'd have been a Hallmark movie.
Actually, it was a Hallmark movie because a couple got engaged right outside of Santa's
Okay.
house, so it happened.
Wow.
Really?
Yes,
That's nice.
it truly was.
It was. It's
And it
nice downtown. It
snowed
really
the
was.
last night. There were big fat snowflakes for about 20 minutes.
I told you.
It was beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful.
I had
And
pictures
Chris-
of them.
Yeah, those little shops were. That was a nice touch.
They were.
Bigger and better
they're
next year?
cleaning. Yes, that's what I'm hearing.
Okay, good. I know the sales went so well that people were running out of things to sell and restock. And of course, it's always hard to get some of the pieces to put together what these people make, and it made it quite an issue, but maybe next year it'll be better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. With that, we're going to take a short recess, and we will go into executive session to discuss compensation and employment of public employees. So I'm requesting that the board stay, and Nate and Jackie and the mayor and Lori.
Merry Christmas, Jim Carrasso.
Hey, thank you very much, you also.
Thank you.
Everybody have a great Christmas.